Hey, Slater Crusaders, America's the greatest country in the world. Happy Thursday, best day of the week. We are going to focus today on cancel culture. It's actually going to be the main focus of our special tomorrow as well. So just consider this hour a long introduction. Tomorrow, we're going to focus more on the philosophical underpinnings of what this really is. And today, I just want to give a bunch of examples of it so we can see how important it is and what's going on around us. I got two quotes I want to share here from the great Thomas Sowell, who just turned 90 years old the other day. He said, the reason why many people misunderstand issues is not that these issues are complex, but that people do not want a factual or analytical explanation. What do they want? They want villains to hate and heroes to cheer. And they don't want explanations that do not give them that. I do not do this ever, but I was engaged with a little Twitter battle yesterday about that guy in Costco. Have you seen that video? We're going to talk about that a little later in the show. And this woman said, he needs to be fired from his job, which he was. And I said, you just made up a movie in your head. You completely made up a movie in your head. And we went back and forth about it. And it stopped as soon as a fact was brought up. It was entirely about feelings. She made up stuff, got outraged at the things she made up. She felt this way, et cetera, et cetera. And as soon as I questioned a fact or brought up a fact, the conversation was over. There's no time for that. It's not about facts. It's about villains and heroes. Now, who's the villain today? Another quote from Thomas Sowell. He talked about how there was a poll done in 1964, and they asked if America was worth fighting for. 1964, 87% of black people said yes. 1964, 87%. He said, today it's doubtful if any segment of the population would give that answer that often. Why? Because today the villain is America. And the villain is everyone who doesn't agree that America is the villain. All right, how do we describe this? Oh, by the way, I just saw that the 1619 Project is like joining Oprah, they're joining forces to make movies and TV shows about America's true founding as the first slave to come over. So it's a good example of that. But let's start here. I think it's important to know, and this totally changed my paradigm a couple years ago when I first learned about this. Humans are tribal. This is, there's good and bad to this. This is our great advantage over the animals. We are not fast. We are not big like elephants. We can't fly. We're not great swimmers. We don't have sharp claws or teeth. The advantage we have in the animal kingdom is opposable thumbs. And we can form giant tribes to hunt and to defend. That's what we got. It is essential that we have tribes physically to protect us, and also emotionally and spiritually. I think we're seeing the negative effects of not having as much tribal and human interaction with quarantine over these last couple months. Like a lot of people losing those interactions that they used to have, and you can see the emotional and spiritual consequences of that. So tribes are essential, but there's a trade-off. If you're in one tribe for safety, for physical safety, because we're still walking around acting like a saber-toothed tiger is going to kill us at any moment, right? If you're in a tribe for safety, it means someone else is in another tribe, and they're the enemy. Now, America used to be the tribe, right? It was a big tribe. 330 million Americans was a big tribe, but it worked because we had one tribe and the Soviets were the other tribe, for instance, right? We're one tribe, they're the enemy tribe. That brought us together, that united us. But today, the left preaches that in America, this tribe that is America, we are irreconcilably ununitable. How about that? Try that one. We are irreconcilably ununitable. And because of that, we make small and horrible and racist to our core. So we make smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller tribes within America. The left is constantly making new tribes and then picking fights with other tribes. Slater Crusaders, thanks for watching the first on YouTube. If you want more, like, subscribe. We got plenty.